Parliament. In our next bulletin, we report on a string of other significant bills recently passed at the National Assembly. A 5-day interactive forum for officials of the basic and secondary education has successfully ended in the Upper River region. Samuel Ba reports on the bi-monthly convergence, also known as Coordinating Committee meeting.
At the URR Education Directorate Conference Hall is the Coordinating Committee meeting, CCM. The 5-day bi-monthly highly interactive session is ascribed for bringing excellence at the Basic and Secondary Education Ministry in its all-out efforts to attain millennium standards in education. One of the 5 days delegates are expected to spend in URR will be taken outside the confines of this hall to visit some randomly selected schools within the region. The goal is to gather for themselves first-hand information on the state of affairs of schools in relation to policy implementation. This time round, expectations are high that one issue delegates are likely to pay special attention to is the school improvement grant, funds raised by government to take off the burden of school fees from parents. The scheme starts in 2013-2014 academic year, targeting lower basic schools.
I have over 80 schools, both lower basic and basic cycle schools, that have benefited. All the schools, the lower basic and upper basic schools in the region, have received their school improvement grants. And definitely they've all started implementing. They've started implementing their school improvement plans by using the school improvement grants. So it has come at a very good time. I think it's something that will create a lot of improvement in the schools because, as you know, this region is a deprived region. It's one of the poorest regions of the country, and school payments have been difficult to come by.
Some education-related MDGs, the 2014 rounds of CCM hope to accomplish include the school management. Raising capacities of school heads in this area will improve their record keeping, which is said to be very crucial for schools to function effectively.
The issues around schools are many, and the ministry is actually working towards, improving the entire school system as enshrined in the schools improvement program. And really, issues like early grade reading are dear to our hearts because it is realized that it's very critical in the overall education process for young children. And I know that so far we have seen indicators showing that it is helping students acquire knowledge and skills in a manner that is unprecedented.
Martin Gomez, the principal of St. Augustine Senior Secondary School, who also doubles as the deputy head of the Conference of Principals of Senior Secondary Schools, said the activities of the CCM and that of the Conference of Principals are in tandem.
We are equally concerned about quality, and this is why we have come together to form a conference which allows us to network and discuss issues affecting our schools and see how we can resolve them. And I think that is the same thing that CCM is doing. We help each other at times when one is in need, and we also discuss issues affecting our various schools, and it's just in tandem with what is happening in CCM. It's all meant to improve the teaching and learning that is taking place in our schools.
This activity of the ministry exhibits cordiality through intersectoral dialogue for the realization of full-scale implementation of the education policy at regional and school levels. Top bra at the Ministry of Education hold the belief that if the development is nurtured, it has the potential to eventually harness standard and quality education for all. Samuel Ba, Grts.
The Sarakola Central APRC Executive Committee on Sunday organized a cleaning exercise at the Bundum-Bantaba ward. The exercise, which is part of an initiative set up by the committee to clean a ward within the Serakunda Central constituency the 15th of every month, according to officials, is to complement government and the council's efforts in ensuring a clean and healthy environment. Aissatou Badian Sir reports.
Indiscriminate disposal of waste continues to be rampant, and this is occurring at an alarming rate. Despite efforts of authorities to curb the menace through the national monthly set-settle, there seems to be little solution to the wave of indiscriminate dumping, particularly in this densely populated municipality. Rampant and indiscriminate dumping of waste at very strategic locations such as this one, next to the Bundung Lower Basic School, is a cause for concern. It is cognizant of this unhealthy scenario that the Serakunda Central APRC Executive Committee took it upon themselves to embark on a cleaning exercise the 15th of every month to complement government and council's effort in maintaining a clean and healthy environment. This cleaning exercise, which saw the participation of the Kanifing Municipal Council Mayor, National Assembly Seni Jaite, ward councillors and APRC supporters, mostly the youth, was meant to free the Bundung Bantaba ward of rubbish. Refuse, which according to officials, indiscriminately dumped by the inhabitants of the vicinity and its surroundings.
We don't expect anybody to come from Europe, from there, or Asia, China, to come and develop our country. You know, we have to do what we can and then help come from elsewhere. You know, but it's a very wrong notion to say KMC is not doing this. We are KMC. We are the taxpayers. And KMC, you know, the resources they have, we all know that they cannot. It's not possible. They don't have that capacity and capability to clean all the division at one go. It's not possible. We must come in.
Many are of the notion that the council's lack of a proper waste disposal scheme is largely to blame for the indiscriminate disposal of waste within the municipality, a view that the Kanifing mayor kicks against, saying that people need to change their attitude towards waste disposal.
If you looked at the place, there are people who are living around the site. Will they wait for us to come and make sure that people don't dump around their end? No. It should be everybody's participation. Let it be everybody's business. More so, the people who are living within this environment. They should take it upon themselves to know that it's not it's a street. It's not a dumping place. If you dump here, you are definitely affecting the people that are living within this surrounding. So now, where are we? It's not the KMC who's supposed to do that. It's the people who are living within this vicinity who should take up their responsibility and make sure that people will not come outside and make their place a dumping area.
Working hand in glove to not only raise awareness campaign of the health hazards of indiscriminate dumping of waste, but also complementing the efforts of the authorities. According to the Councillor Bundung Bantaba Ward Ibrahim Tamba, Committee Chairman Modu Sanyang, Councillor Aji Amijata and Daga Jallo should be everyone's business, as they were all unanimous in condemning inhabitants of the area and its surrounding for what they call an unhealthy and irresponsible behavior. Chairman Modu Sanyang went further to commend the APRC supporters for answering to their call, which he said is in line with the President's call to clean the nation. He also commended the Minister for Health and Mercy, whom he said provided them with the funds to prepare food and refreshment for the volunteers. The youth are always at forefront in such initiatives, and this particular exercise was no exception.
Because we have got all the youths, as you have seen on the ground. All the youths, all those who are on the ground are the youths and the elders and the stakeholders within the constituents. The youths are doing very well. We have some here, we have the others at the Jami Foundation around the hospital. Some of them are at the bridge. So for the side of the youths, they are all on the ground and they are on high gears to make sure that this cleansing exercise is being carried out.
Well, before the state broadcaster left the first spot cleaned by the group, provided a complete opposite to the first eye-sounding state it was prior to the exercise. But will it be maintained as such is something that raised eyebrows, cognizant of the fact that it is not the first time it has been cleared of such rubbish. Aissatou Badian Sar, Grts.
That report by Aissatou Bajansar takes us to our first break.